now, and I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me anymore. Hey, I can watch what's going on the screen. Three Wheeler and Mark, what's up, you guys? Can you guys hear me? I have a headphone that I believe doubles as a microphone. So let me know if you can hear me right now. Otherwise, no audio. Okay. No audio at all? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, so it does double as a microphone. Um, Unfortunately, I don't have my backup phone, so I can't listen to what I'm saying. But I can hear. Now I can see that you guys can hear me. I'm in transit lens right now. I got to open up that that channel and turn it into something else. I got to evolve into a new channel as well. It's like a backup, but SD Vibes is going to be number one for sure. We're going to get no traffic today, I don't think. So this is going to be a short one. It might lock up here, but it doesn't look like it. And then I'll be going live again down at a place where you guys know kind of well. We've been there a few times. I'm sure you guys can figure it out, but you don't need to say anything either. We try to keep our, especially for the moderators, like when we're on that parking garage, try never to say exactly where it is. Especially, I'm in talks with San Diego, like someone from San Diego Airport right now, and they're like, yeah, I can't promote, and I can't put other people's businesses on there. It's like against policy. So we're gonna have to really be careful about that, and especially as we're growing in popularity, not letting people know exactly where we are at any given time. Otherwise, like my niece does this, and she started pre-recording lives, but to me that diminishes the art of it. So yeah, I like to go live now and like not really tell people exactly where I am. So just keep that in mind, especially for that parking garage in San Diego. I'll be bringing for the legit ones in here that are all like the regulars. We'll be going to San Diego like sometime next week once I drop my kid back off. Oh my God, he's moving like an hour away. Ugh, it's going to be a 2-hour commute every Sunday for me. But anyway, whatever. That's all good. We'll get through it. It's just something we have to accept. But anyway, that's me just venting for one moment, and that'll be it about that. What am I talking about? We are talking about, oh yeah, we're going to San Diego Airport, and we'll be filming from a new location at San Diego Airport. I don't think the one that I filmed from, as a matter of fact, I know the one that we filmed from will never, ever, that's my favorite view of all airports in the world, and I've never even traveled the world and seen airports. I'm sure we'll see some amazing ones, but like San Diego has one of the best in my opinion. It's better than LAX, and LAX is awesome because they have big planes and everything, but the view just doesn't compare. Anyway, we're going to be doing a different view next week, so it's not going to be that great. And then we'll go back to our other view. But we're going to be testing out some new views over there, which is something we've had to do for a while now. And I'm glad we're finally going to step up and do it. Probably next week. We'll probably do like how I did LAX. We'll probably do like I'll be going over to every single kind of every single kind of side of the airport that I can find. But nothing's going to beat that view we have, you guys. But we're just going to do it for the sake of doing it and to check out any cool spots. You never know. You could find something amazing, though. That's what this channel is all about, is about, like, switching it up and always trying to do something new, even if it hurts us, because it doesn't hurt us. If anything, we learn from it. Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear me on this because I can't find my other microphone that connects to this. My other microphone that I use for my other phone doesn't fit in this phone because of the OtterBox, so I have to get an adapter for that. The adapters are what screw up my audio for my last phone. Okay, so you guys follow Rack Attack. You know how he's been having problems with his mic? I've had that with my other phone, so I've just not been using a mic on it lately and staying really close to the phone and speaking into it. So that's one thing we got to let Rack Attack know is when he does talk, I mean, you're just going to talk regardless when you're on stream, especially when you're shooting pool, moving around the table. But to put emphasis on when you really want to say something important, to walking directly up to the screen and talking to the screen so that they can hear you. Because it's muffled and sometimes you can't hear it in the distance. Microphones are super important. But yeah, using those adapters mess with your port. I think that's what happened to my other phone that is my son's phone when he's here, which he is currently using watching like some cartoon. I'm giving him one Christmas present every morning the week that he's with us this week. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Is clarity and audio still good? Just confirm with me, you guys. Clarity especially. Old phone that's like 10 or 15 years old. This. Mark, yeah, we're not done with LAX either. We are going to, we're going back there eventually, probably in the next few months. But we're going back over there to get the south side. The only place you can really see the south side is where everyone goes. You guys have probably heard of it by now. It's called Clutter's Park. And you really can't get that good of a view there. So I'm on a mission to find a high rise somewhere in the background. I think he said motorcycle guy was waving to us. But anyway, we're looking for a. It's so funny how much more aware motorcycle drivers are than regular drivers. You know what I mean? You have to be on a motorcycle. I have that type of awareness, but I do not drive motorcycles because I know what kind of like need for speed I have. It's windy up here today. Sorry for the movement. I don't have a gimbal up there. We're just holding up this about 15 feet in the air. There are blue skies trying to poke through again. It's been foggy in San Diego lately, but then again, we are right next to the water. Let me see your chats. I just really don't want this this phone to fall over. If it were to fall over, it could hit a car that's behind us. Okay, clarity is good. The audio isn't great. Got it. It's better than not having audio, though, because I have to talk to you guys. Otherwise, I'll instantly lose viewers. Clarity is the problem. Is it wobbly? Is that why it's going to give you a headache? Sorry. Anyway, I'm sure this stream, once this stream starts dying a little bit, I'll just get... actually, I'll probably kick it for a few minutes, at least a half hour. I should probably just get a half hour and get used to these Mondays where I can actually get back on the road. I can be away from my son for 1 hour in the mornings if I need to, which is, this isn't a need, but I had to go fill up on gas and clear out the vehicle anyway and load it up with like all the stuff we need for him and I. So I took it as an opportunity to get out and just do this real quick. So this won't happen every day, but we will be doing it as often as possible. Getting used to streaming on SD Vibes while I have my son. That is the goal. That is the key. Or being able to take a few minutes away from him. But generally, I never even take an hour away from him, except for on Fridays when we teach Victor and Whitney. Yeah, we shoot pool with them and do a class with them for an hour. But I get away for 4 hours there. That's the one time of the week where I take like 4 hours for kind of for myself, but mostly for the channel. And again, then once this traffic dies down, looks like traffic might be happening right here. Hold on. Anyway, once traffic does die down, we'll start heading the same direction that these people going against traffic or going away from us are doing, and we'll be going down towards the San Diego area. I should, you know, one of these days with my son, I'm going to bring him down to the parking garage and let him see it for the first time. I just know it's not something he's interested in, so I'd never like put him in those positions. Oh, hey, come with me while I do a stream. It's like, oh, you're at the beach playing with your friends? Maybe, just maybe I can capture a sunset. But I'll never like force him to be like, come on, dude, I need to you to come with me and stream. It's worth. But sooner than later, maybe in the next year, I'll start being like that, being that kind of dad. Once he understands it. Currently, we are just over 20% of our way to our goal. So we need we're 1/5 of the way. I thought we were going to have more, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Well, I thank everyone who supported that like this far anyway. So we're 1/5 of the way. Realistically, our goal will be about 4 to 5 months to get to reach our goal, and I'll keep you guys updated every bit of the way. But you never know; it could happen overnight. So we've seen it like weird stuff happen in here before. So not that it matters. We'll just keep doing what we do until it happens. And then once we get that vehicle, you guys, we are on the road, just like these people. Except we'll wait till traffic disperses. And yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna let you guys kick it for a second here and read chat, and I'll just respond to anything. If you guys have any questions for me directly and you're not a moderator, then hit it in my, go ahead and ask me the questions in my comments on one of my videos. Otherwise, moderators, keep the chat going and try to get, I don't know if you want to get questions going with me or whatever, or just conversation, but keep the chat moving right now, and I'll just answer or respond when I see something funny and or like a question that needs to be answered. What up, John? Someone throw a cactus emoji out there. We got really no traffic today. We're just chilling for a minute while I drink my coffee. I would do a coffee can, but we don't have it. But yeah, Mark, runways are definitely the ones that are going to work for this. It's weird because I know that San Diego is probably the best, one of the best ones actually in the world as far as views and putting this portal here for you guys to see. I realize now it's a portal and that you guys are like an audience sitting in like a theater looking through a portal. It's so weird. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm not the portal. I don't even know what I am. But I really couldn't even word it. I'll try to figure that out. But yeah, to get to other airports is what's going to grow the channel. So I can't do any more trips because I can't use the money that we're saving for the vehicle. So in the meantime, it's just going to be local airports. Probably just the San Diego, and maybe I'll do some smaller ones around here, but the smaller ones just don't get the kind of traction that those international and those main airports get. But yeah, definitely runways are the best, and we'll be trying to get out there as soon as possible. Definitely, if we don't have our vehicle by February, then you're going to see Las Vegas Airport on a couple of streams. So that'll be like the next one we can look forward to. Maybe another LAX, but that costs too much money. It cost me about $500 to $600 to go up there, and we only made like $150 on the trip. So that's not, I don't think I can do that. But going down to San Diego isn't a big deal. That only costs like probably $50 a day, maybe a little bit more for food and coffee. But yeah, we're going to be going to another, I'll be streaming again today. And also the stream from today is going to be actually, I have to improve my RPM, which will give me better monetization. Right now, for every 1,000 views, my RPM, or revenue per mil, which equals every revenue per 1,000, is like 23 cents. But a lot of creators, I'm a new creator, so it's hard. The system doesn't fully trust me yet, but that number can go up. And one of the main ways to make that number go up to like 40, 50, 60 cents, all the way up to $1 if we can. If I can have $1 for just you guys watching, per 1,000 people watching, I don't have to ask for tips. That increases my revenue by times 4. So we're just trying to double that right now, get to around 50 cents RPM, and then that will make our, I'm going to grow double the amount of revenue. So one of the ways that I'm told that it's to be done is to stand in front of the camera and speak to it, and that instantly can like double me over like after a few streams. So instead of like at the airport, if you saw my long form, you saw me standing in front at the end. Sorry, it's all windy and shaky. We saw me standing in front at the end, and I need to be doing more of that way more often while speaking to you, and that will improve my RPM. So you're going to be seeing more of me in front of the camera, especially today. I would be doing it right now, but I can't. You guys are like 12 feet up in the air, and I can't float yet. I'm still learning levitation. Leviosa. But anyway, I'll be where we go today at San Diego. Well, I'm just sitting around waiting for my kid to play. I'll be in front of the camera this time. So stay tuned for that. And like, hopefully moderators or anyone listening that plans to be there can like have questions, like tons of questions, or not just questions, but topics and conversation pieces, so I can help you guys direct the conversation in chat. You guys are the most important. I can't do any of this without you guys, so we need to get that chat moving. We had such a good chat at that airport. There was like 20,000 different chats in there, or something like that. I don't even remember. But so yeah, standing in front and just creating an environment. I'll have the monkeys probably behind me, if that makes any sense, or the beach or whatever we can. But watch for me standing more in front of the camera, you guys, and we're going to improve that revenue per mil, and we're going to improve our revenue so that we can get to, we're formulating a plan so we can get to that vehicle as quickly as possible. Yeah, ATC all day. The runway streams. Thank you, Mark. The runway streams definitely ATC on the whole time now. And I've been doing endurance streams. Like you guys have seen, I did a 48-hour endurance stream, and then I did a 15 and a half hour the other day. And we're gonna stop doing that. I need to condense that into smaller streams, end it while it's hot. You know what I mean? Even though it's always freaking hot, you know what I'm saying? But I need to end it while it's hot, 6 to 8 hours max, because I'm doing too much without getting the revenue. It's just not worth it. The other day I did 15 and a half hours, and I got just under $20 an hour. So it's not worth. I mean, it's work, but it's not worth it. I can figure that out to where I can boost my RPM and do half the amount of work and still get the exact same amount, or do less than that and make more. So I just need to figure out the system, and right now it's just logistics and me trying to figure out exactly how this works without any help. No one's going to help me do it, because I mean, if you think about it from YouTube's point of view, they're making a ton of money off of this. So they want me to not make. The more I can figure out how to make from them, the worse it is, you know. Like, and I'm talking that RPM number that I keep talking about. That RPM, they don't want my RPM going up, so they're not going to help me do it. I have to figure out how to make it go up, and that is a real thing. And that's like a strategy that we're doing. And for any YouTubers out there, that's what you're going to have to figure out. Make your RPM go up, and no one's going to do it for you. You know, another cool thing on this is I have a radio report for North County, not traffic, but like scanner radio for like the ambulances and the fire trucks. So to listen to that while we're doing this could possibly boost views as well. Anyway, I appreciate you all being here. There's like 45 of you hanging out, so as long as you can muster it, hang out with me. It's only going to go lower from here, unless something crazy happens, but that's probably not going to happen, and we don't want it to. So just hang out as long as you can. And once, I'll probably end this. I want to end it when traffic ends because then I can drive down the freeway. I did not ditch the planes, no. We're probably going to do this until 9:30, another 15 minutes, I would think. So, Ephraim Basri, I just saw your comment. Ephraim, no, I don't ditch the planes, but planes weren't the first thing I ever did here. What was the first video I did here? I did like walking through Balboa Park, and I was just going to the beginning of this channel, it used to be called Sunrises and Sunsets, because I thought that I could make a channel based on those. I would get up super early every morning, and I would be sitting in this chat room with like 0 to 3 people in here, but a few people started hanging out. And then I started going every sunrise and tried to make it to every sunset. And I would sit there and I would sit in front of the camera and I would talk to the people about whatever. I was going through like a really hard time at that point too. So I was using it as like a channel to talk about my struggles, but at the same time, talk about the beauty of it. And now we've just got viewers and I got to keep it more, a little bit more legit. That's just when I was learning. So I would go to the beaches all the time. And then I started doing, God, what else would I do? I think I would do a traffic cam here and there. And then eventually I went to the airport and I tested it out and it got big views. So I was like, okay, this is something. And I started going to other airports. But every time I went to San Diego airport, it blew up. So airports now are our bread and butter. But I do everything here, you guys. We go do nightlife. I'll be reviewing places soon enough, probably when we hit 25,000 subscribers. But yeah, we have not ditched the airports. No, that's our bread and butter. Ding, ding, ding. Thomas Waits says it looks like California 5 around Carlsbad. Thomas Waits, you win for the day. Ding, 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 ding. Thomas, if you're local, make sure you subscribe. It's mandatory that locals subscribe. San Diego represent. Hopefully, Thomas, you're from San Diego in the house. Dilbert, what up, bro? Diver, what up? Yeah, Diver, I'll always try to make it in if I see. I just throw a like down. I think I put a comment out there. Not sure how often you check. I know that you're not there a lot of the time, but I figured there's a chance you might be. Cameron Foss, I just read your comment. Where do you live, Cameron Foss? I usually go in that direction with the corn dogs when I'm going to Sequan Casino. So if I can make it down, if the Sequan Casino Mid-Stakes Poker Tour comes in January, I'll be doing poker on this channel as well, maybe a little bit, but like my pool channel was originally a poker channel, you guys. I have like, if you look at the very bottom of my videos, I have like 5 or 10 videos where I narrate and do. They're really high views too. It's comparably to my other views. But anyway, Cameron, where do you live? If you're not in San Diego, then I'll make sure to take you down there so you can see it. Cringe content creator, what up, buddy? Cringe content creator, is that you who made all those comments on like every single one of my videos? Is that you? Someone did. I also have to put out there, I'll put that out there in a little bit. What up, Jerry? Welcome in. Huntington Beach. John, I almost went down there. I'll bring you back, dude. John, you deserve it too. If I can go, people really wanted me to do another Orange County session, which I might do in the next, maybe in January if I can. It's a little bit cheaper to go there than LA, I guess. So maybe I can do an Orange County and take you guys to Huntington because that was great views and I loved it. But we're in the winter, so I might have to wait till spring or summer to do that. I don't know, really hot day out here. I don't know. Jerry, what up? I'm catching up on chat. That one guy, 82, we're just watching the freeway until the freeway traffic dies down. Then we're going to jump on the freeway and go down to San Diego and show you guys around there. Karen, what's up? Thanks for the comment this morning. You know that drunk guy in the video, Karen? That drunk guy that really wanted to be on camera? You know that's me, right? Hook Sushi? Hook to Sushi around the corner? Maybe when I start doing some more reviews, for sure. Thomas, nice, 15 years. Well, welcome back. Oh, that's so funny, Lapidaisy. You just barely missed me out there. You're nice, mid-Maryland, and you're from SD. All right, Cameron, I'll make a post. When I go, I think in January I might be able to make it down there. I would just do a 15-minute really quick review I'll already have the food hot and ready to go when I go live. So so you'll just be able to look back at it unless you, but I'll make a post saying, hey, this is for Cameron Foss. If you wanted to see a corn dog, make sure you check it out at this time. And then you can watch me eat the corn dog. Shout out Maryland. Three Wheeler, what up, dude? Yep, hello, Daisy. Pendleton for 6 years, nice. Charlie's, oh, you live right by there. Yeah, I can bring you back, bro. I got a couple of people on my league that are active military. I run a pool league as well, you guys. I operate a pool league out of my town. So I have another channel. I'll send that over to you guys another time, though. I don't need you guys to subscribe over there. I do need you to subscribe here, though. If you haven't yet and you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 15,000. We're like little under 300 away, so every sub matters. Every double tap on that screen matters as well, you guys. Let's push it up to 25 likes. Anyone listening, if you haven't yet and you're in here, you're enjoying it, double tap that screen. Oceanside in the house, yes sir. We go to Oceanside Pier all the time, dude. View from the pier was really sick, John. I'll get down there. I'll get a shake, bro, definitely. I'll let you know. Thanks for the sub, dude. Yeah, I'll get a shake down there. I'll take you to see a corn dog. Probably in January, I think, if I make it to the Mid-Stakes Poker Tour. You guys will see all about it in my posts. Make sure you guys are commenting on my posts, you guys. I think I put one out just now. Did I? No, I put a new post out for SD Billiards, telling them like the SD Vibes is evolving and like being merged. All right, guys, it's still not dying down fully yet, so we're just going to let it go a few more minutes. Enjoy the traffic. I'm going to take 2 minutes to drink the rest of my coffee. Hey, 107 Aviation, what up, bro? And what up, Philip Kellen? But 107 Aviation, yeah, we do a little bit of car spotting. This is just an early morning coffee stream. I usually go live like very, very often. I'm very consistent. You can ask any of my moderators or anyone in here for that matter. But yeah, we do. If there's ever traffic and I'm trying to get down somewhere, like I'm trying to get down to San Diego today, I just pull over and I film the traffic and wait for it to go. And then I hop on the road and take you to our actual destination. The reason you are here, 107 Aviation, is because you have been pushed over here because we are primarily an aviation channel. Not primarily, but it's my bread and butter of what we do. Go check out my shorts. You'll see a bunch of, I think we had the Queen of the Sky featured the other day. I went to LAX airport and did 48 hours of streaming over there. And so that's why they're sending you here. Okay, sorry about the loudness. Itchy fingers, thank you for letting me know that it's too close to the mic. Appreciate that. So that's why they sent you over here. But we are car spotting right now. Louis Boy, what up, buddy? Is this still too loud? Itchy fingers, let me know. Thank you for letting me know. We're using a different microphone today that we've never used, so I'll know how to use this one going forward. If anyone's new here, please hit that subscribe button. We're currently right around like 17,000, or no, we're currently around 14,900 or 14,700. We're trying to get to 15,000. So every last sub helps out here. I'll just break the news to you guys. When we leave here, we're going to the zoo today. San Diego Zoo, famous San Diego Zoo, world famous. It's one of the best in the world, you guys. So we've been there before. Make sure to stay tuned. I'll just be answering questions on that mostly, and then I'll take you guys around the park a little bit. And then maybe I'll take you for a beach stream later. But if you're new here, please subscribe, double tap that screen. Thanks, guys. We'll be going for another 15 minutes about. Still too loud. Okay. And it's distorted. All right, I'll just shut up for a little bit, you guys. You guys can just enjoy the traffic. I'll be quiet. What up, Jimmy? Shout out Jimmy. He's one of our members. Membership's only 99 cents, you guys. Someone asked what this is. We were just explaining it, but I'll explain again because you're new here. If you're new here, please double tap that screen and subscribe. I know it doesn't make sense a lot of the times what I'm doing and where I'm at, but I'm your portal to the world of San Diego. I go everywhere. Sometimes if I'm driving and I get caught in traffic, I'll just film the traffic and talk to you guys about whatever. Oftentimes live, but also right now about improving this channel. This channel's growing very fast. But a lot of the times when I pull over, it's because I'm headed somewhere else. Currently, we're headed downtown San Diego to take you to one of the greatest zoos in the world. That's the San Diego Zoo. I'll be there later, but we're stopping to let this traffic pass us. And we'll be going live there and be checking out some animals. And I'll be talking to you this time today. We're working on improving our revenue per mil so that we can save up for a travel vehicle so I don't have to just show you San Diego, but I can show you the entire nation and eventually the world. This is your portal to my world. My name is Matt, and you are SD Vibes. The odds of seeing an exotic car are actually much higher than you would think, especially I would think they'd be on the freeway overpass passing by. We're right by the beach. Matter of fact, here's a Mustang. You can hear it right now, but that's not exotic enough, at least. The odds, I would say, are like 15 out of 100, maybe. You're in a good enough area. On a sunny day, that increases to like 25%, I swear. And on like a weekend, that increases to like 40%. We're in a rich area, but by no means am I rich. You can see a bit of blue sky breaking the clouds in the background. I think I'll wait until hopefully the fog disperses in the next 10 minutes and we get a little bit of blue skies out there, and then I'll probably shut down the stream and get on the road. So if you're new here, subscribe, double tap that screen. Thanks for tuning in. David, what up? UK in the house. Worldwide vibes? When we, I don't know about worldwide. Each place I go to, like if I go to LA, it's, hey, there's an exotic car. No, it's just orange, but it is a Tesla. We are going to, when I went to LA, we turned into LA vibes. Anywhere we go, we will be that vibes. So like, if I come to your town, we are that town, the vibe of that town. I mean, we'll always be SD vibes, but anywhere I go, we collaborate with that town and become one with them, and we showcase the positive side of where we are everywhere we go. I like taking you guys to museums. Unfortunately, a lot of museums don't have the best service inside, so beforehand, I generally will have to call them and get approval for internet access, and then I can walk the museums and show you guys everything. because I want to take you guys back down to Balboa as well and show you those museums. That car one was super cool, but it's the reception is just really dodgy. If anyone's new here, please hit that subscribe button up top. You won't be disappointed. You know what I'm realizing is I need a hoodie or like a jacket probably, because it gets cold out here sometimes, but a jacket or a hoodie, not just a shirt that has SD Vibes logo on it. You know how many subscribers or people interested I could get just from driving by the freeway behind me? Every minute there's probably at least 10 new people looking at this. Probably a lot more than that. So I should at least be wearing the shirts. I only have one SD Vibes shirt. Need to get a sweater and a couple more shirts. Fresno, perhaps. I'll be going up and down California. Probably take you guys to Yosemite. You guys will probably see Yosemite. Probably SFO as well. I want to do SFO, but I can't justify the trip yet. Yeah, John, AZ Vibes is going to be the first one. It's going to be like the first state where it gets its own letters in front. You know, I think that's cool. Like, people are going to love that. Oh, it's AZ Vibes today. Nice. And then probably NM Vibes. And I mean, I don't even know where I can go. I can't exactly map out the trip without having the vehicle first. Once the vehicle hits, it's like, all right, we got 1 week, maybe 2 weeks to prep, and then it's on the road. It's going to be so sick, you guys. You're all going to love it, especially when I go through your own state. Adidas hoodie? Yeah, I'm down. Tell them to hit me up about a sponsorship. Tell anyone you guys know. I haven't got hit up about sponsorships yet, you guys. But again, what I'm reading is, like, I know a little bit about YouTube, and I guess around 25,000 subscribers is when the sponsors will start reaching out. But around 100,000 is when you're like really going to be going. But we got some work to do before then. Oh, sun's hitting us. You guys see the sun coming out? Lighting up the road? All right, that's a good sign. I didn't mean to go this long on stream, but we'll go a little bit longer. It's so funny. If I were to turn around, I bet people would be staring at me. Yep. So weird. I guess it does look kind of crazy that I have a stand going over the freeway fence. I'm just happy no cops have pulled up to me. Fresno, I don't know. Is there a really good airport there? Or a really good pool hall? If not, probably not. I don't know. It's probably San Francisco is the only place really in between that I'll go. Unless I go to Yosemite. Yosemite, is Fresno kind of outside of Yosemite? What's up? Shout out Germany. Oh, we got 10 more minutes? Okay. Man, it sucks when we have such a nice stream like this. You know what's funny is even on my zoo stream that we're about to do, we're not going to get as many viewers. People like watching this moving patterns, you know what I mean? It's very soothing for people from what I understand. But, I mean, I really recommend that you guys check out my next stream. Hit those notifications. Definitely hit the subscribe button. But hit the notification so you know when I go live at the world-famous San Diego Zoo today. There's probably only maybe 10 to 30 people in there, but we'll keep it going. If I go over to the Lions and stay there, it'd probably have a little bit more views. But mostly the views come from this kind of stuff, which is strange and interesting, but I get it. It's all about movement, and changing movement is what people want to see. Star Wars bar. As long as I'm welcome there and I have permission to film, then yes, I'll take you guys there for a full night of me trying to beat everyone at pool, but having a good time with everyone while we're doing it. I think I'm one of the most fun people in pool to play with because I don't care if I win or lose, and I always make the game for me and my opponent entertaining as hell. I always try to match the skill of my opponent, so especially if you're brand new to pool, if you don't even play, I'll make it so where you become at least a bit successful against me. Or sometimes I'll just mop the floor just to showcase the ability, but my ability comes and goes. I'm not super kind of entertaining. But yeah, they have a Star Wars bar. I'll check it out. I'll try to remember to look it up today. Hey, come into my next stream, and or actually, instead of coming to the next stream, go comment the Star Wars bar in Fresno. Go to one of my videos right now, my short video, the newest one I came out with, and just comment, check out Star Wars bar in Fresno, and I'll make sure to look at it once I see that comment. Otherwise, I don't ever really remember stuff people say on chat. Oh, now you're talking, dude. If you got military aircraft landing, yes. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. So hit one of those comments on my video right now. Say which airport that is, and then say the Star Wars bar. Hopefully they're near each other because I like to stay really close in one area. But if I have to, I'll travel. Let me know in the comments about that. Not these comments, a video comment. "107 Aviation, I'm glad you were enjoying this stream. I'll do these a little bit more this week. I know when traffic is as well, so I'll take you guys to some cool places. So just make sure you hit those notifications, 107 Aviation. Notifications, and then just click on it anytime I go live. And if I'm not on traffic, just get out of there. But if I am there or on aviation, you'll know right away to stay tuned. There was a guy on a bridge the other day, last week. He was a jumper. It caused so much chaos in San Diego. People were so mad. They were stuck at dead stop traffic for like 6 hours. The nerve of these people. Right, where are the planes, you guys? That's what you guys came here to see. Well, I guess cars are the next best thing. Maybe boats are, I don't know. But we'll be going to San Diego Zoo after this, you guys, so make sure you're subscribed. We'll be going there very soon. Once this traffic dies down, we're driving straight down there. Just got to pack our lunch and hit the road. And I'll be talking a lot on stream when we get down there, so stay tuned to listen to me yap about nothing. Hey, you guys, my other iPhone died, so I can't even read chat now. We're definitely going to cut it out back there, and we're going to cut this and then start getting on the road pretty soon here. Okay, I got the phone recharged, so I'll be able to read your comments in just a second here. I have to take this jacket off. The sun's starting to hit. Once that sun hits, it gets warm real quick. Look for those blue skies in the distance. Hey, what's up, BB? Yeah, those eucalyptus, dude. Those things light up when the fires came through like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. Those things get torched quick, but I do love the eucalyptus trees. I remember just peeling the bark off them forever. Andy, what up? Yeah, we're in Cali. We're on the 5 freeway in San Diego, North County. Everyone's new here. We're going to be going to the world famous San Diego Zoo after this, so make sure you stay tuned. We're just waiting for traffic to die down. Make sure you double tap that screen, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe. It's right up top. Hit that button, you guys. I promise you won't regret it. Oh, bro, if you want to see better cars, go look at my old shorts videos. I have a bunch of old cars, and I'll make sure to take you guys down to the Oceanside Pier either Saturday or Sunday. I'll take you guys to like a car show, actually. I'll just take you guys to a dope car show next time it comes around. And so you guys can, I have to get some more footage of car stuff anyway. Also, check out my older video about 2 weeks ago, I think. I took you guys down to the auto museum down in Balboa Park. That has a bunch of race cars. I guess we have some racers in San Diego, Cajon Raceway, I think it is. So there's a bunch of really cool cars in there. I think there was like a $2 million car we saw. I don't remember. But go check out that video and you can see all the cars and motorcycles that we saw while we were there. Good stuff. Hey, anyone new here? Let's do a double tap for that. Try to get to 50 likes. We're just going to do a push right now. I'm going to get kind of annoying towards the end because I know we're going to end the stream. Double tap that screen, you guys. If you're new here, hit that like button so that we can get up to 50 likes and then we can hit the road and get down to the world famous San Diego Zoo. Double tap that screen, you guys. Double tap. There's a Porsche. Yeah, we're seeing some decent cars. We just saw a nice Porsche go by. I'll keep my eyes peeled with you guys for a second. I have terrible vision, but yeah, a lot of Teslas. I'm watching the right side as well. Lots of Mercedes. Whatever this red one is, like an Aston Martin or something, who knows? Oh no, another Porsche. Got a big rig pulling something in that third lane. He's pulling like a red trailer. Not a big rig, just a big truck. What is that? What is he pulling? Looks like he has an AC unit attached. Looks like food. We do catering. Should have said on the top of it. Couldn't see the brand.
guess I'll see the setup. And that goes way up higher. It was just up in the air. Anyway, this is where we're at. All these people are probably gonna stare at me because I'm a weirdo. Anyway, you guys, let's get on to the next spot. Subscribe, make sure you're tuned in.